The streets of ancient Judea were filled with walls, not of stone, but of status, religion, gender, and tradition. Everyone knew their place. The rich sat high, the poor knelt low, the righteous pointed fingers, and the sinners hung their heads. It was a world built on lines, who you could touch, who you could talk to, and who you could love. But then came Jesus. He didn't just cross those lines, he erased them. From the very start, Jesus didn't fit the mold. Rabbis were expected to study under the great teachers of their day, but Jesus? He was a carpenter's son from Nazareth, a town people laughed at. Can anything good come from there? They said. Yet from that dusty village came the one who would turn religion upside down and reveal God's heart in human form. One day he sat at a well, tired, thirsty, waiting. A woman approached. A Samaritan woman. That was strike one. Jews didn't speak to Samaritans. Strike two, she was a woman, and respectable men didn't talk to women in public. Strike three, her reputation was shattered. 5 husbands, living with a man who wasn't her husband. Society had written her off, but Jesus didn't see her as society saw her. He didn't see a scandal, he saw a soul. He didn't see her shame, he saw her thirst. "Give me a drink," he said, and with those few words, he shattered centuries of prejudice. He spoke truth into her brokenness, revealed himself as the Messiah, and turned the town outcast into a messenger of revival. Jesus was never afraid to sit where others wouldn't sit, to speak to those others avoided, or to touch those others called unclean. One afternoon, a leper approached him, a man covered in sores, banished from the city, forced to shout unclean wherever he went. People would scatter. But Jesus? He walked toward him. The man begged, "Lord, if you are willing, you can make me clean." And Jesus did something no one expected. He touched him. He could have healed him with a word, but instead he reached out, breaking both disease and social taboo. "I am willing," he said. "Be clean." And the man's skin, once a map of misery, became smooth again. That's who Jesus was, the God who touched the untouchable. He didn't stop there. He dined with tax collectors, the very people despised for betraying their own nation. He called fishermen, not scholars, to follow him. He defended a woman caught in adultery when everyone else raised stones. He praised the faith of a Roman centurion, a foreigner hated by his people. He even allowed women to sit at his feet, something unheard of in Jewish culture, giving them the same privilege of learning as men. Everywhere Jesus went, he tore down walls that religion and culture had built up. He didn't come to fit in with society's standards. He came to reveal heaven's standards. Even at his death, Jesus broke stereotypes. Kings rode in chariots. He rode on a donkey. Leaders demanded servants. He washed his disciples' feet. Messiahs were expected to conquer. He chose to sacrifice. The world expected a lion, but they met a lamb, silent, humble, and bleeding for the very people who shouted, "Crucify him!" And yet, through his humility came victory. Through his death came life. Through his love came freedom. Freedom from every label, every class, every line that divides humanity. Today, he's still breaking stereotypes. He's not confined to church walls or religious traditions. He's found in the slums as much as in the sanctuaries. He's not impressed by status or education. He still sees beyond appearances, beyond your past, your mistakes, and your scars. Because Jesus didn't come for the perfect, he came for the broken. He came to show that grace has no favorites, that love has no limits, that God's kingdom has room for everyone. So when you feel unworthy, outcast, or unseen, remember this. The same Jesus who broke stereotypes 2,000 years ago is still breaking them today, in hearts, homes, and nations. He's not who the world expected. He's so much more. What stereotype do you think Jesus would challenge if he walked among us today? Share your thoughts in the comments. Someone might just need to see your perspective. The Lord bless you. Amen.